Eastern PA weather, 30 meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for April 7th, 2017. For your Friday, we're going to have a cool, cloudy, and kind of damp day today. It's not going to be raining very hard or snowing, I should say, because some places are going to see some snowflakes in the interior locations because of the very cold upper levels. But the extent of this precipitation has backed off from further southeast now, so it doesn't look like anything more than a stray shower or anything further southeast that line. The concentration of those showers, those passing showers, will generally be within a few hours of noon. So like mid-morning through mid-afternoon is probably your time frame for these to occur. But anything northwest of there is where we will see that activity for the most part. South and east there, not so much. Let's go over to the NAM high-res future simulated radar. Just give me an idea of what we're looking at. Here is 8 a.m. and it shows just, you see a bunch of snow out here in this area falling. This is some of that wraparound snow. Let me go back to that frame real quick. But this is the same system we were dealing with on yesterday with this area of low pressure now up into northern New England, but you still get these wraparound bands that are coming through, and because it's a little bit further north than projected yesterday, these will not get down as far southeast as they were showing yesterday. So it has backed off, and the short range guidance has done that as well. So we're seeing that those wraparound bands getting into western PA just fine and north central PA just fine, but as we move a little bit forward, you can see a lot of blue in this map though, and you're going to have some rain mixed with snow. This is 11 a.m. Not getting too far south. Might not even get down to I-78. I think it does at some point. Here's 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m. is right here. He gets over to Lehigh Valley. Again, up in the Poconos here, you could have a few wet snowflakes mixing with. This is not an accumulation type deal, so it's just going to be something that's going to be snow falling and not sticking because temperatures are going to be too warm. But one thing that has improved is down here is the Phillies home opener down here in Philadelphia, and we were now expecting it to be dry or mostly dry. Just a very slight chance, 20% chance of a passing shower right around the beginning of the game, but after that, it doesn't look like anything's going to be going on because this all gets ready to move out, especially as we head toward the evening. And then we will die down with the activity everywhere. So we're going to have a big turnaround, though, once we get past this and get into the weekend. And temperatures are going to start to rebound on Saturday. The sun's going to come out, get back out. Mostly sunny skies expected for Saturday. And also temperatures getting back to pretty close to normal. Might be still slightly below normal on Saturday. Of course, it's going to be well below normal today. For highs was high stuck in the 40s, and we should be at least 10 degrees higher than that. And then we get into beyond this, you get into Sunday. High pressure is now going to move off the eastern seaboard. Let's look at Sunday morning. This is just the start here, so it's not going to be really established yet as a Bermuda high, but we are going to start getting a flow in more from the west or west-southwest on Sunday. That's going to allow temperatures to get up well into the 60s. So it's going to be a warm day. It's going to be a mild day, but not anything like what's going to happen in the next couple days behind it. So once this high pressure gets established further east, and you start getting this return flow around it, and this is in a clockwise flow, you're really going to get the temperatures start increasing. So we're talking about well into the 70s for highs on Monday. And that's what we're looking at right here. Here's a look at Monday. You can see that high pressure established. So well into the 70s on Monday. And then we get a little bit further than that and you get into Tuesday. We have a cold front that's going to be approaching from the west, but it doesn't quite get here. But we do have a warm southwesterly flow out ahead of that front, combination with this high pressure also aiding in this warmth coming in, and that spells near 80 degrees or into the lower 80s for some areas. Here's the projected highs now. Again, we were talking about the models not really picking up on the warmth as much as they should without any leaves in the tree, the evapotranspiration principle that we spoke about in yesterday's video. But now they're starting to reflect temperatures, a couple spots hitting 80 here or 80 or above. You see the whites here. These are 80, 81, 82. Very certainly possible. We're actually projecting 82 for a high in Philadelphia and some 80s here in east central PA and up in northern New Jersey. So I do think we do hit 80 degrees in many locations on Wednesday, but I don't think it's going to last into Thursday because this front is a little bit faster. So you might have an isolated thunderstorm late in the day on Tuesday, but this is a look at later in the day, and it just gets to our northwest counties. After this point, it runs out of daylight, so those storms just kind of fall apart and fizzle, and the front's really left with nothing along it anymore. Now, there was an opportunity earlier in the week we saw of maybe this front getting hung up and area low pressure forming along and bringing showers on Thursday. That is now off the table as this system now moves off to the northeast and gets out of our region, so it does look dry. It gets high pressure moves in again for Thursday, so we're not looking at anything but mostly sunny skies on Thursday as well. So if you're looking for a break from the rain, you got it. We have an extended period now of at least a week of dry weather coming, and that is going to be fantastic news for some of you. The only chance of precipitation, which is going to be very minor at that, is going to be from this wraparound moisture today. And again, that's just favoring the interior locations, mainly along and north of I-78. Further southeast from there, probably not. Maybe something, just a stray shower, but that's about it. Otherwise, we're looking at a dry spell coming up for the foreseeable future. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is our outlook for April 7th, 2017. Have a great Friday.